Models and Trends, the journey of fun, fashion, films and fame. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Models and Trends was started with a deep desire to create something different and yet something that everyone could associate with. Glamour, fashion, films, fun and fame. The idea was to bring people and perceptions together.
Models and Trends, it's the first magazine of its kind which actually promotes a lot of young models and a lot of designers. So the best thing is, where else will such budding people get an opportunity? Because they have the faces, they've got the body, they've got the looks, and Model and Trends is the one which gives them this opportunity. I've been associated with the magazine since its inception, so I know how it's gone from step up all the time. I'm really happy that it's taken on to this level, that it honors one new fashion designer every month. Or every new issue which comes out, it concentrates on a designer and speaks about him from history to what the present is and also the future. So more power to Models and Trends, and hope it has all the success that it deserves.
To be known is one thing and to know it all is another. And to have both is pure bliss. We bring people from all over the world under one roof. People who have gathered their expertise over a period of time and people who are blessed with the expert hand. Our advisors on panel are people who, with their sheer hard work and dedication, have left a mark in the pages that would have history written in them.
Well, I think I've been a part of this magazine since we started, and I want to really share what I know. People want to know about hair care, about color care, so why not? I mean, I'm sure I'm the right person for that, so I'm a part of your magazine.
Models and Trends is a magazine that started just about a year and a half ago, and it's become a great platform for young talent, be it designers or models. I've been associated with the magazine for the last year and a half in terms of providing models. A lot of our models have done the covers of the magazines. It's a magazine that gets noticed, and hence the young talent that it features also gets a lot of benefit out of it. And because it's so widely read in the industry now, it gives a lot of benefit to the models.
Fashion and fame has always been enticing everyone from every corner of the world. It is the rich and the famous that everyone wants to trade places with. But some, in the strong desire to grab their dreams, often land up in troubled waters. To give a platform to the aspiring models and help them in achieving their dreams without putting them in the wrong hands, Models and Trends started the unique concept of a models gallery dedicated specially to the aspiring models who could reach the specialists in the trade without walking the dark corridors.
I think I really like Model and Trends because I think it's one of its own kind. Like the only magazine which promotes models and designers. I think so. I've not seen many magazines of this kind. But one thing which I really like about Model and Trends is that I've got my interview in that, 3 pages, and it was really nice because I got so much of exposure. People get to know about you, what kind of person you are, and which is really important in this industry. And I think I really like the magazine because you always get to see the new faces in there, and it's a good platform for new people.
I think today glamour has become everything. Everybody wants to be a part of glamour world. No one talk of becoming a doctor or engineer. They want to become a model, or maybe they want to become a part of Bollywood. And I think these type of magazine like Model and Trends are the magazine for that. I think this is meant for you, for me, who wants to be a good model.
If there's one thing that truly unites the world, it's fashion. From the runways of Paris, London and New York to the ramps of Delhi, Mumbai and Bangalore, there's a whole new cult of people who, regardless of the language they speak or the god they pray to, are creating a brand new community called the fashion world. And we at Models and Trends are all set to promote this gang of people who unite in togetherness without any boundaries in between.
Models and Trends is an outstanding magazine. I personally love it because I've been on the cover, but that's not the only reason. Well, Models and Trends is very close to my heart because it's one of its kind. It's actually promoting models, the fashion designers and the industry as a whole. It's not interested, a lot of people have misconceptions about our industry and a lot of myths about modeling and fashion. but you know, Models and Trends is not interested in the gossip and the politics and the bitchiness about, you know, modeling, which everyone is interested in and which everyone talks about, and which everyone thinks that this is what modeling is all about. Models and Trends actually focuses on the positive aspects of our career, of my career and this industry as a whole. It actually tells us about the life of a model, a designer, how they made it, so that, you know, aspiring models can make it as well. It actually shows the way for aspiring models how to achieve success. It shows us, you know, the skincare regime, the diet people should follow to become perfect models, how designers have made it to the top, and you know, how to get into this career, because a lot of people don't really know how to get into modeling, and they do have a lot of potential. So I'm glad that Models and Trends is truly one of its kind, and is this magazine which is totally focusing on us, models, trends, fashion designers, and the industry as a whole. I love it.
What's behind the smile and what's behind the aisle? We bring you stories on who thinks what and where does all the fashion come from. News, views, previews and reviews, and of course, the interviews. We spot them before they hit the screen. Catch the shining stars and check out the rising talent only at Models and Trends.
Models and Trends, I think it's one of the nicest magazines so far. At least it's great for aspiring models. It covers basically everything that people need to know about what goes on in a model's life, what goes on at a show, what goes on backstage. So it's pretty much perfect platform for a new girl to come on.
We bring you fashion where it originates from, and we tell you what's best for you.
I think Models and Trends is a really amazing magazine, and it is very fashionable, it's very stylish, it's very chic, and the good thing is that it's completely updated with all the fashion trends, and it tells us about a lot of things. We get to know about what are the makeup trends, how the hairstyles are happening these days, and who are the best designers in town, and it talks a lot about professional models, and also it has a column where it gives a platform to a lot of upcoming models as well. So I guess it's like a complete package of a really nice fashion magazine which talks about a lot of things, from fashion to food to normal life and style things. So I guess it's really nice, and I completely enjoy reading this magazine a lot.
We bring to you people who have created this industry and who have stood out as the epitomes of inspiration for the fashion conscious. People who have taken the Indian fashion beyond the domestic boundaries and who have carved a niche for our heritage on the global map. People who are the torchbearers of this new league of fashion in India. People who we call our world-class Indian designers.
I like it. There was you know, they're giving tribute to a designer every issue. There's me. There was Ashima Alina one time. So so it's great, and you give 5 pages. It's a lot of words and focus and dedication and research on designers. So it's wonderful. I mean, really, we're grateful, and it's wonderful.
Models and Trends is a beautiful magazine. It gives us an insight of the latest trends from the designers. It also gives us an insight for all the new models who have joined the industry. It helps us immensely to see what's happening in the industry. It also helps us to grow along with Models and Trends. I think it's so important that we have insight of the latest trends as well as what's happening with the models, who are the new models who have entered the industry, what they are doing. It helps us in various ways.
Fashion is omnipresent, and so are we. Be it in your hands or the virtual world, you will find us everywhere you want to. An exclusive portal that has everything, and in fact more than the pages you get every month. www.modelsandtrends.com is a website that reaches out to the virtual readers. An e-magazine that is nothing short of a real feel. It opens like an actual magazine to give you that feel of turning pages over. A models gallery for all the aspiring as well as established models to register with us and reach out to the right people.
Basically, it covers models and trends, and there's no magazine dedicated to models. Well, there are many magazines dedicated to trends, but no one, specifically dedicated to models. So it's nice. It's an ode to models, young and old. And you'll never get bad-looking pages. You cover models. I mean, it doesn't get better than that.
Models and Trends is a very good magazine, beautiful paper, and beautiful content as well. I have been regular reader of this magazine, and this has really changed within this 1 year. It's doing really good.
International fashion news, gossips from around the world, and people who make news in our industry. Glamour personified.
Models and Trends from its first issue that had come out, and I've seen that you guys have grown a long way, and it's really commendable what you're doing, because as we are all aware that the Indian fashion industry and the modeling industry is really grown and is going to be constantly growing, and you guys are going to be playing a very, very pivotal role in it, and I'm glad you guys are here, and I wish you all the best, and I'm sure you guys can only get better.
And it all took but one man to start this revolution called Models and Trends.